guys, how's everybody doing today? I hope you are all doing great. My name is Miss Young and I make videos to help you remember the things that you already know and to teach you about some new things. So today we're going to start with our question of the day, and then we are going to switch screens and we're going to do our lesson. And today our lesson is going to be about Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico is a beautiful island. But first, let's talk about our question of the day. What should you do if you ordered a pizza to be delivered to your house and you wait and you wait and you wait and the pizza never comes? Should you wait and wait and wait some more and just give up? And, I don't know, I guess have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for supper? Or should you call the pizza place and ask them, where is your pizza? How much longer is it going to take to get to your house? I'm going to give you some time to think about that. Did you say wait and wait and wait and wait some more and then give up and have something else for dinner? Well, that's not the best answer. Did you say call the pizza place and ask them nicely and politely, where's my pizza? How much longer is it going to take for my pizza to get here? Yes, that is the better choice. So guys, let's talk about that for a minute. If you call for a pizza, usually you have to wait about 30 minutes for a pizza to be delivered. Sometimes a little less and sometimes a little longer, depending on where you live and where you get your pizza from. Well, if you've waited about 30 minutes and your pizza hasn't come, well, you don't need to wait more and wait, and then you're just getting hungrier and hungrier. And then what are you going to do for dinner? You know, have a bowl of cereal or make a sandwich or something and just give up on your pizza? No, the first thing you should do is to call your pizza place and say, my name is whatever your name is, and say, I ordered a pizza to be delivered to my house about a half an hour ago. Can you tell me where it is? What's taking so long? And if the people say, oh, we're so sorry, it's on its way, it'll be there in a few minutes, then you can keep waiting and it'll be there soon. But if they say, oh, we had some problems, we couldn't make your pizza, it's not coming, then you can say, please cancel my order, and then you can go find something else for dinner. Okay? So you need to wait your usual 20 to 30 minutes, but don't wait longer. Go ahead and call and ask where it is. Okay, guys. So today we're going to learn about Puerto Rico. And this is a globe. A globe is a model of the earth. And all of the colored shapes on the globe are land, and the water is all of the blue part on the globe. All right, so our earth has big forms of land that are called continents, and each continent is split up into countries, and there's different countries on each continent. Well, sometimes there's also islands, and the islands are in the water. So these little shapes that you see that are in the blue part, which is the water, these little shapes are islands. And an island is a piece of land that has water all the way around. Okay? Now you can see this is the United States of America. And the United States of America is on the continent of North America. And our country is split up into states. So let's say I lived in Wyoming. Wyoming is not an island because there's land all around Wyoming. But Puerto Rico is an island because it has land all the way around. And it's this little teeny baby island on the end. And it's in a body of water called the Caribbean Sea, which is right sort of above South America and below North America. Okay, guys? So, let's get started, learn all about Puerto Rico, and then we'll talk about it when we come back. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. It is a beautiful island. It is located in the Caribbean Sea, which is between North America and South America. The Taino were the first people to live in Puerto Rico. Most of their carved stone sculptures can still be seen around the island. For about 400 years, Puerto Rico was under Spanish rule. And then there was a war between the United States and Spain, and after that, Puerto Rico became part of the United States. Puerto Rico has beautiful trees, mountains, valleys, and rivers, and the weather is warm all year round. El Yunque is a rainforest that has bright flowers and waterfalls. The animals that live in Puerto Rico are bats, iguanas, lizards, little frogs called el coqui, and hundreds of different kinds of birds. A famous landmark in Puerto Rico is Castillo San Felipe del Morro, which is a large fort that was built a long time ago to protect the island. San Juan is Puerto Rico's largest city. San Juan has big buildings, museums, and churches. Many people in Puerto Rico work in shops, hotels, and restaurants because of the tourists that visit the island. Some people work in schools and hospitals, and others are farmers. The farmers grow tobacco, sugarcane, and tropical fruit. Many people in Puerto Rico enjoy baseball. Basketball and boxing are also popular sports. People also like to swim, surf, and go scuba diving. Puerto Rico's food is a mix of Taino, African, and Spanish. The Taino people farmed yuca, which is a potato-like vegetable. African people brought plantains, sort of like bananas, and the Spanish people brought rice. Popular meals include lechon, which is roasted pork, rice and beans, mofongo, which is mashed fried plantains, and fried fritters such as empanadas and alcapurrias. Tropical fruit like pineapple, guava, mangoes, passion fruit, and tamarind are also very popular. People in Puerto Rico speak Spanish and English. Many people in Puerto Rico are Catholic, but there are other religions too. The Puerto Rican flag has a blue triangle on the side with one white star and red and white stripes. The national animal is el coqui, the national flower is the hibiscus, and the national bird is the stripe-headed tanager. Puerto Rico is a beautiful island and a nice place to visit. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed learning all about the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. So we learned that the first people who ever lived in Puerto Rico were called the Taino people. And they were the native Puerto Ricans. And then Puerto Rico became sort of a part of America. They have their own government, but they're also sort of part of our country. We learned that the weather is beautiful all year round, and that they have beautiful rainforests and waterfalls and rivers. We also learned that there's lots of little animals like iguanas and the little frog called el coqui. El coqui makes little noises, chirpy noises, and it sounds like they're saying coqui, coqui. They also have lots of different beautiful birds in Puerto Rico. And they grow tobacco and sugarcane and a lot of different tropical fruits. So, and we also learned that they have delicious food. They have a lot of roasted pork, rice and beans and stews and soups, and plantains, which are the sort of like a banana, and again, lots of different fruit. So Puerto Rico is a very interesting place with a lot of different culture, because they have culture from the Taino people, and they have culture from the Spanish people, and even culture from Africa, people from Africa. So their food is kind of a mix of all of those three cultures. So let's talk about some things that you can do at home, guys. Okay. Well, we talked about the tropical fruit that they grow in Puerto Rico. So one thing that you could do is you could go to the grocery store and you could get a fruit that you've never tried before. Now, be careful of allergies. So of course, if you have an allergy to any kind of fruit, don't eat that one. But if you've never tried a mango, you could go to the store and get a mango. If you don't often have pineapples, you could go get some pineapple chunks. They come frozen. Oh, and of course, they come like a real pineapple, a big regular pineapple that you can cut the top off and cut the sides off, and then you can slice it. And then pineapple also comes in the can. So there's all different ways that you can try fruit that you may have never tried before. That is like a tropical fruit. The second thing that you can do at home is you can write down 5 facts that you learned about Puerto Rico. What does their flag look like? What does it have on it? What kind of food do they eat? What kind of jobs do the people have? What kind of animals are there? What's the weather like? All kinds of different things that we learned in the video. You can write down 5 facts. And then the last thing you can do at home is you can cut out some pictures out of some magazines of pictures of things that you would find on an island. You could cut out pictures of palm trees, water, birds. You could cut out some food that they like to eat in Puerto Rico, like rice and beans and meats. There's all kinds of things in magazines, beautiful pictures that you could cut out, and you could glue them on another piece of paper, and it will remind you all about Puerto Rico. Okay, guys, so we are about out of time for today. I hope that you all have a great, great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!